Today we have the 2022 Lexus NX 450h Plus. That means this is the first ever plug-in hybrid Lexus. This is not going to be as long and detailed as most of my videos, but I'm going to give you a quick look at what's new on this 2022 NX. So Lexus still gives you those triple beam LED headlights, the LED daytime running light, and Lexus even gives you an LED fog light down there. Now this is the F Sport, so you still got this big, massive front grille. It's a little bit restyled, but it still has a very similar look overall. I'd love to know what you think. Dimensionally, the NX did grow a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger. It's on a new platform, which you'll see, and Lexus gives us 20-inch black wheels here. And then coming to the back, this is a little bit different compared to the previous version as well. You've got this connecting LED light bar, the L-themed LED taillight, and an LED blinker. Lexus in the back with the NX 450h Plus for plug-in hybrid, all-wheel drive, going to be standard. And I forgot to show you the blinker up front. This is an LED blinker, so full LEDs up front and back. Now, one thing that should definitely change with Lexus, first of all, we've got a hands-free liftgate. I just swiped my foot under there. So the hands-free access on here, you've got the grab handle up there, and this grew. So this rear cargo area used to be pretty paltry overall compared to at least vehicles similar size. This is bigger than it was before. And I like that Lexus gave us a couple little hooks right here for cargo nets or grocery bags, etc. There's another little cargo net right there, a couple of tie downs, even a 12-volt power outlet. And check that out, there's another hook right there. Both sides even get a hook. So the practicality in here, I think, is just better overall because it's a little bit bigger. And under here, let's see what we got. These are my first impressions. So I had literally just got time with this. We've got a cargo cover, we've got our plug-in. The only thing is you're not gonna find a spare tire with the plug-in hybrid here. I'm a little bit surprised, but there's no pull tab to be able to fold the seats down. You have to reach up here, but that does fold fairly flat. You've got a 20 or a 40-60 split, and this is definitely improved over last year. And since this is the plug-in, we've got the plug-in area on the passenger side of the vehicle, just like the RAV4 Prime in the back. You've got your plug-in right there, and it comes standard with a plug-in that is compatible with a 120 volt at your house, but you can charge with a 220 volt much faster. Even though this is a new model, the key fob stays pretty much the same, but it's slim, feels good, and substantial without being bulky. And Lexus has a new digital latch system here. So first of all, you press that to lock it. You've got power folding mirrors, but this door handle doesn't actually move. It's just got a little touchpad on the inside. I'm not a big fan of that. If it's reliable, then cool, but otherwise, there's something new that I'm not a huge fan of. Now, Lexus has these white seats. These look really nice. I believe this is actually new luxe material, so synthetic leather, which is what Lexus has been uses quite a bit, but these look like they've got good bolstering. These are the F Sport seats. In power adjustment, you've just kind of got your basic tilt and height and two-way lumbar support. I'm surprised you don't see four-way lumbar support or a thigh cushion, but these are the F Sport seats designed to hug you a little bit. One nice feature is that you actually have a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Plus, we've got 3-position memory settings, so you're going to get your entry-exit system in here as well. The interesting thing is that Lexus has the digital latch in here too, so you literally just push this button to get out. There's no physical door handle, you just have a grab handle, then you push that button to get out of the vehicle. Really interesting, but I like what Lexus did with this door panel. This is nice and soft, especially right here. You've got that same synthetic material, really soft armrest, and some decent storage. Now inside, I'm 5'9", I've got plenty of space, but it definitely has a little bit of a tighter feel, which I'll show you in a little bit because it's almost cockpit oriented. But these seats, just off initial impressions, are soft and comfortable, and the headrest is not annoyingly intrusive like I always like to complain about. Up here, you're gonna get your heated and ventilated seats, or you can have it on automatic function and a heated steering wheel. Lexus's signature perforated F Sport styled steering wheel, which looks a little bit different than before too, and you have paddle shifters. Now the back seat of the NX, this is dimensionally bigger, so we should have a better back seat because it was one of the complaint points for a lot of people is a small back seat. But Lexus still gives you nice material here, the same ultra soft material on the door and the armrest, and you still get the digital latch. Now the benefit is that Lexus has a safe exit system to where it won't let you open the door if a cyclist is coming for the front or the back seat. It will detect if there's a car or a cyclist or somebody that you could accidentally open your door on. But now sitting behind where I like to sit at 5'9", I've got good enough knee space, and I've actually got pretty good foot space. I have the seat elevated a little bit, but I'm happy with this. This is not bad at all. And then we've got the air conditioning vents, 2 USB charging ports, and a 12-volt power outlet with the little hump in the middle. These seats don't slide forward and backwards, but they do recline a little bit, and even sitting up tall with the hat, I've got plenty of headroom. So Lexus did a good job with this back seat. Plus, don't forget, we've got a center folding armrest with some cup holders. Now climbing inside, this interior is completely different, as you can see with this infotainment, the display up front, and this center console layout. Now this is so much better than the previous generation of the NX in just about every single way. So material wise, up on the dash is also nice. You kind of got a big slab of dash over there, but it's soft material, so can't complain about that. And like I said, the steering wheel is heated. You've got paddle shifters, all the necessary controls, which actually have a nice feeling on them. Rain sensing windshield wiper. And now Lexus gives us this larger digital display in the middle, which can be controlled with your steering wheel. I like how you have a battery indicator over there on the state of the battery power. And when you're driving, you're gonna wanna watch to see if you're in EV mode or what, and it will say ready when you start it up. You've got push button start, and it's very quiet when you start it up. But take a look at this massive screen. So a 9.8-inch screen is standard on the NX, but this is the optional 14-inch screen. It's going to give you wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. It's a brand new setup here as well. It's really interesting because they have the climate controls integrated in here, but you still get actual physical knobs, which is awesome. So you got dual zone climate up here, and I like how the actual controls for climate are easy to touch and reach. It's not quite as convoluted as some, and the fan speeds is easy as just sliding that. So in a very short time in here, I like what I see so far, but I haven't been able to spend a ton of time in here yet. But I mean, this is a brand new system. It looks nice. Time will tell, and hopefully I can get a hold of one for more time. Moving down, Lexus gives us the 360-degree camera. So it is nice and clear. You can see around the vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and go into reverse, then we're going to get the top down view. We'll get the backup camera right there, but that's not the only camera. We get this camera that we've seen like on the RAV4 Prime that I just recently showed you, where it's a digital rearview mirror. You still have garage controls, but you have the camera out the back. And Lexus also gives us a fairly large head-up display right in front of us that'll show you your lanes, your speed, pretty much everything you need to know. Practicality is much better because not only do we have extra storage that's available, it's just a more usable interior area. You have a little slot right there. This actually slides out, and it's a wireless charging pad. So you can have that there, slide your phone in, and have available storage down there. Decent sized cup holders. And then the shifter that we've seen in some other Lexuses. Go to drive, go to reverse, press the button for park. And then we've got more EV buttons right here, like I showed you on the RAV4 Prime. Brake hold, electronic parking brake. And then this is actually two-tiered, so it can open up that way, or it can open up this way, and it's pretty decent size in there. And this is also really nice and soft. Lexus still actually gives us a sunglass holder, which is nice, and just a regular size moonroof in here, but you can get a large panoramic roof optional in this NX. Here's another cool thing. When I get a chance to do a night video, I will definitely do one, but Lexus gives you 14 different themes for ambient lighting with 64 different colors. They're nature inspired. I can't see them at all because it's super bright outside, but I'm excited to show you that in a night video later on. Now under the hood, this is where things really change a lot for Lexus. They've got 4 different powertrain options. You can get the same base engine like the RAV4. You can get the regular hybrid. You can get a new 2.4 liter turbo, or you can get this plug-in hybrid version. This plug-in hybrid can give you 36 miles of pure electric driving range, and then it'll be efficient like a hybrid after that. This is a setup up front, so you still have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine paired with the hybrid components and the electric motor and battery to give you the performance of this plug-in hybrid. The other NXs are going to go up to an 8-speed transmission instead of a 6-speed, and I'll try to drive one of those later on. But this plug-in hybrid is going to be pretty fun to drive. Let's get behind the wheel. All right, y'all, we are just getting going on the test drive in this NX plug-in hybrid. And it's going to be a little bit shorter than usual because I'm at an event and I got limited time with this car, but this is going to be a quick NX because of its quick electrical power in this motor paired with the gas engine. So we're in EV mode right off the bat, and you can tell it's very quiet, and I'm excited to tell you about improvements. Lexus said this is supposed to be quieter, it's supposed to drive and handle better, but don't they all say that for a new vehicle? It's nice and smooth. I just got out of the RAV4 Prime, so I'll try to compare that and this. So far this ride comfort is nice and smooth. The ride should be pretty good. We have the F Sport model and we have these large 20-inch wheels, so it might not be as compliant as the non-F Sport models. But steering wise, I like the weight of the steering. It doesn't feel super lightweight and flimsy. It actually has a more connected feel than what I think a lot of people would have expected, which is good. I am hearing more road and wind noise than I was really expecting, but it's hard to know, and I'll have to test it out on my own course at home where I do the decibel ratings. But we're in EV mode right now, so with this plug-in you can go almost 40 miles of just pure electric range. All right, I just put it in Sport Plus mode and I have it in auto for the hybrid and EV mode. Pedal down. It'll pull because you have the electric power plus the gas engine power all at the same time. And then when it's in auto mode, it can dictate whether it's in EV mode or hybrid mode. And when you're not in EV mode, you're still going to be efficient with this hybrid setup. I just put us back in EV mode, and this has a digital gauge very similar to the RAV4 Prime, so you'll be able to tell how close you are to the gas engine turning on. But I love that you can toggle between hybrid or EV mode and kind of go through those at your own will. You can have it in automatic mode. You can even push the charge hold button or hold the charge button to where it will actually hold your charge and actually help charge up the battery again. So I would say noise, it's hard to tell on these roads, and this is the first vehicle I've driven on these roads so far today. But it is quiet. I don't know if it's necessarily as quiet as I would hope it is, and I'll do a full review as soon as I get a chance to do it with the night video and the decibel ratings. But on that kind of road surface, you probably heard that there's some road noise that gets in here. But truly, I like this large head-up display. I like this digital display. This whole interior layout is definitely better, and this is going to give you more space than what it did before. And I love that Lexus finally gave us a plug-in hybrid version, and then they gave us an upgraded turbocharged engine as well, 2.4 liter over the 2 liter, so that's a big plus. Pedal down in EV mode, even just electric power, it's so quiet, but we got up over 70 very quickly there. So this plug-in hybrid is not only going to be somewhat fun to drive for some people, it's also going to be efficient, which is excellent. And what more could we ask for? Now going from a stop, just in EV mode, it's quiet, but there's enough power. So if you don't need the power of the gas engine, you can leave it in just EV mode and get up to speed. One more quick note is Lexus actually gave us an enhanced Lexus Safety System 3.0. So all of the driver assist features, we have updates, especially with the radar cruise control. I don't really have time to show you that. It'll slow you down a little more going around curves, enhanced automatic braking. So you've got the most advanced Lexus safety system on this NX. But kind of gave you my thoughts on it. I like what Lexus did. They pretty much answered all of the complaints that people have had about this NX, and I'm excited to see what other people think about it as well, and just how it fits in. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you joining in for this quick review. Hope you have a great day.